Hello. What? This is perfect. How do I sound? Okay. Oh, they should have been here by now.
Can I be the Gurudev?
Yes, right.
Do you know what Guru means? Guru means someone who teaches. Oh, darkness to light. Oh, I knew that. In which language does Guru means darkness? I learned Sanskrit, but I have never heard Gu and Ru. So when we say we learn Sanskrit, we read like 5-10% of it, the basic grammar. Mari, what is the meaning of Guru? What is the meaning of Guru? Yeah, who's? Oh, oh. So how did you get in touch with this Guru and how long has it? No, no, no. I'm not asking about that poster. I'm talking like how did you get in touch with your Guru and how long have you been to him? So, yeah. Okay. So after that, how frequently you used to go to it? Samadhi means like sleeping, or like out of all this. Okay. Oh, did he be back? Oh, how can it be possible? Mhm. How will they like blood blood flow and all the things. Involuntary movement like heartbeats and everything they can control. Oh shit! How to become that? How to become that? There is news. There was a news that they found a mummy of a 200-year-old monk, 250 or 300, and it was a monk who was in like lotus position, and they said that he just got mummified because of the surrounding environment. Oh. The doctor said he was still alive. His heart is beating very faintly, and he's in a mummified. Oh. That state by Buddhist monks is called your Tukri something. It's a very extreme deep state of meditation. Oh. All the bodily functions go minimized. जैसे ही स्थित in an extremely deep unique like arts. I keep a lot of like arts. That's funny. We should have a presidential debate. I'll be the Republican. The world is being. But he will be Democrat because I said fuck that shit. Democracy is an illusion. Yeah. Yeah, many people are sleeping there. I don't think many are coming. I don't think much people will come today. taking care of you? If I need something, अच्छा, you can ask. Your, how many faculty members are there? Yeah, they are coming today. So how many are coming? How many have confirmed? थिंक नहीं बेटा, कंफर्म बता। हाँ, वो इसलिए वो जो मीटिंग में करंट था उसको भेज दे ऊपर, और अपने जूते फिर बाहर ही रखना। Where is he, Karan? ऐसे ही। हाँ हाँ जी जी जी। हाँ, क्या बोला सर? But where is the place now where they will sit? True, yeah, that's what we have decided in the meeting. But where is the carpet, this chadar to sit then? You can't ask them to sit on the carpet. उसको बोलो ऊपर आ जाए, then I'll talk to him. ना ना, मेरी तो कोई चिंता नहीं, पर जो ये यजमान परिवार है, उनको बिठाने गए थे, खड़े तो इस पे थोड़ी सी। ओह, विश यू वेरी हैप्पी बर्थडे। हाँ हाँ, जी जी। कंफर्म कर दीजिए। हमारा आप कहीं मत जाना, कोई कहीं। And also you keep my book with you. I will give you one. Then मैं जा रहा हूँ। आने दो जो अंदर आने दो आने दो ठीक है आने दो आने दो आने दो ठीक है एक मिनट बेटे यहाँ रखो हाँ यहाँ तो 5 लोग बैठे हैं हाँ तो आप आप तो यहाँ बैठो थोड़ा आगे नहीं हाँ ऐसा कर बेटा ताकि ये 4 लोग को यहाँ बिठा दो इसको छोड़ दे हाँ उसको रख देना आप लोग थोड़ा थोड़ा लैंप लाइट नहीं होती क्योंकि लैंप ज्योति आ रही है ना ऑलरेडी एक लैंप जलता हुआ होना चाहिए भगवान की तो चाहिए ना उसके लिए ज्योति के लिए वो यहाँ है लाइटिंग ऑफ लैंप नहीं होगा हाँ लेकिन ऑलरेडी जलता हुआ होगा कोई बात नहीं ठीक है तो ये है यहाँ पर साहिब बैठेंगे अनिल सर आप दीरा मैम तो अलग से बैठेंगे हमारे वाला इज इट लाइव सर माइक दो माइक दो थोड़ा सा आप देखो नीचे भी बैठी आपने कोई प्लेट में ना मांस पीस ये भैया समझ नहीं आ रही है और ये आसन लगा दे फिर हाँ अच्छा एक काम कर हाँ जी मेरे को तो नीचे है अच्छा अच्छा मेरा काम स्वामी जी यहाँ ये बोलना नहीं था इधर कितने लोग हैं 5 परिवार के 5 इधर लग लो 15 इधर लग गुरु स्त्रोत आगे पांच ये हाँ आप तो देखो कम्युनिटी सेंटर में तो नहीं ऐसा करा नहीं उनको फोन करके मेरे को रखवाओ ना ये रीटा जी करेगी रीटा जी करा है वो रीटा जी ने तो ये भी नहीं रखना टेबल ये मैंने रखवाया बस करो ना यू बेटर फर्स्ट सी कम्युनिटी हॉल कर दे क्या है मत लाना करण करण बेटा तू मेरे पास आ जा पूरा बेटा सीधे तो एक बेटा सीधे लगा दे कोई लड़का नहीं है तू बस काम करने ये है सर बहुत बड़ी गलती है आप बताओ क्या करना है सीधे लगाओ लाइन में लगा दे बोल तो दो आपके सामने अच्छा बोल रहे हैं हाँ उससे चलो बढ़िया मैं अपन कर देते हैं कितने हो गए बेटा So 15 people have to sit behind. So according to that.
मन्नाथ श्रीजगन्नाथ मद्गुरु श्रीजगद्गुरु मदात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुरादिर्नादिश्च गुरु परमदेवतम् गुरो परतरं नास्ति तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। श्री सतनाम महाराज की जय।
पादुकाभ्यां कवित्ववाराशिनिशाकराभ्यां दौर्भाग्यदावा बुधमालिकाभ्यां दूरीकृतानम्रविपत्तिदाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नताययो श्री पतितां समीयुः कदा चिदाप्याशु दरिद्रवर्याः मुश्च वाच पतितां हिताभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नालीकनिका पदहृताभ्यां नाना विमोहा निवारिकाभ्यां जनाभीष्ट नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नृपालिमौली व्रजरत्नकाली सरिद्विराज जपकन्काभ्यां नृपदाभ्यां नत नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां पापान्धकारार्क परम्पराभ्यां तापत्रयातीन्द्रखगेश्वराभ्यां संशोवाडवाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां क्षमादिषट्क प्रदगैव भाभ्या समाधिदान प्रतिदीक्षिताभ्याम् रक्तप्री स्थिरदाभ्याम् नमो नमः श्री गुरु पादुकाभ्याम् स्वचार्परा अखिलेष्टदाभ्याम् स्वसहाय क्षदुरन्दराभ्याम् स्वच्छ नमो नमः श्री गुरु पादुकाभ्याम् कामादिसर्प व्रजगारुडा विवेकवैर निधिप्रदाभ्याम् नमो नमः श्री गुरु पादुकाभ्याम् नमो नमः श्री गुरु पादुकाभ्याम्
Hari Om. May hands to Gurudev. All the students are requested to be seated immediately.
Please call Karan.
108 names in praise of His Holiness Swami Chinmayananda.
You will light one and we will light. We will light from there. Let him light one. Then we will pass on the light to others.
Now you go there.
If there is a plate, Pallavi, you got a plate in front of you?
Hari Om. Hari Om now. Please pay attention.
Kindly pay attention to Swamiji. Hari Om.
Sit straight. ॐ समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्. So we all are sitting under our Gurudev and we will chant forth Guru Strotam and then we will do 108 names. We'll chant 108 names of Gurudev. We'll do Archana with that. Before that, we will chant Akhanda Mandalakaram. Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Dharshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Ajnana
दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। गुरो महेश ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री नमः। चरा येन तस्मै श्री नमः। सचरा येन तस्मै श्री नमः। तस्मै श्री नमः। तस्मै श्री नमः। तस्मै नमः। तस्मै तस्मै श्री नमः अस्ति तस्मै श्री नमः तस्मै श्री नमः तस्मै श्री नमः त्वमेव
Now everybody have a paper in their hand with 108 names of Gurudev. I will start chanting, and those faculty members have plate in front of them, also flower. Take a flower petal in your hand and with one name offer the to Gurudev. And here I am doing puja for all of you. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha.
ॐ अजानः ॐ अव्य ॐ नेन ॐ चिन्त्य ॐ ॐ तीय ॐ ॐ ॐ नेन ॐ अन्तर्य नेन ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ईश्वर ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ पिता ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ Om Yatra. Om Yatra. Om 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 Yana. Om 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 Yana. Om 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 Yana. Om Sannyasine Namaha. Om Samabuddhaye Namaha. Om Satchidanandaya Namaha. Om Sarvahita Chintakaya Namaha. Om Satya Sankalpaya Namaha. Om Santushtaaya Namaha. Om Sadhave Namaha. Om Sumanase Namaha. Om Sukrade Namaha. Om Swayam Jyotishe Namaha. ॐ स्थितप्रज्ञाय नमः ॐ क्षमाशीलाय नमः ॐ ज्ञानमूर्तये नमः ॐ ज्ञानयोगिने नमः ॐ ज्ञानतृप्ताय नमः ॐ नित्यशुद्ध बुद्ध मुक्त स्वरूपाय नमः ॐ नित्यशुद्ध बुद्ध मुक्त स्वरूपाय नमः ॐ नित्यशुद्ध बुद्ध मुक्त स्वरूपाय नमः सद्गुरवे नमः आरती श्री चिन्मय गुरु की दिव्य रूप मूर्ति करुणा की आरती गुरु की आरती सद्गुरु की चरणों में उनके शांति समाये शरणागत की भ्रांति मिटाए पाप ताप संताप हरण की आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की आरती सद्गुरु की वेद उपनिषद गीता को गाया धर्म सनातन फिर से जगाया शुद्ध नीति प्रीति शंकर की आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की आरती सद्गुरु की सिद्ध बाड़ी की तपोभूमि में नित्य विराजे गुरु हमारे भक्त हृदय आनंद स्तोत्र की आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की आरती सद्गुरु की आरती सद्गुरु की
श्री सद्गुरुनाथ
महाराज की जय
And now, turn by turn, you can come and take the blessings of the Jyoti and Gurudev. So, one by one, you can come and then go, and after you have done taken the blessing, you can go and again sit down, and then we will begin the rest of the program. Please take the pictures of Gurudev. All the faculty members who have done the Archana, the photograph of Gurudev is for you. So please take the photograph of Gurudev, each one of you.
I request the student council to please collect the name sheets.
So, Sahil, you have taken? Shailendra Babu, please take yours. Breakfast. Okay, okay. Please take your blessings and sit down after that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we are finishing. Okay. All right. I will come later then. Not 10:30, it'll be later now. It won't be 10:30, it'll be later. It'll be closer to 11. That's fine. Please take your blessings and sit down. And Swami Mitrananda should be invited up from my room from the third floor. He has to come and speak a few words after 10 minutes. Yes. Yes. We can in fact put off the other. We can put off these lamps actually now. So quickly, everybody can take their blessings quickly, turn by turn. You're there.
Students are requested to take the blessings and settle down quickly.
Come on, students, please take your blessings. इसकी वॉल्यूम ठीक करिए. हरिओम और करिए. हरिओम. Please take the blessings quickly and kindly come and sit down after that for the rest of the program to continue. We will have the entire program at a stretch and have a little late breakfast, if that's okay with everybody, so that we don't want to take the time to first disperse and again come back. Okay? So if some of us are feeling hungry, we can take the prasad. There is, in fact, that prasad is here. Some of the student volunteers can start giving the prasad to everybody. Please give the prasad to everybody, so that at least some of the ones who are feeling hungry, you can eat the prasad meanwhile. Can eat the fruits. Please give the fruits, the prasad to all our guests. And in the end, students, you can eat that yourself. Just wash it. I think wash it in the tap and then bring it. This whole thing. Just wash this. Just wash it. So, those who have taken the blessings may kindly sit down. Students, if you have already taken blessings, please sit down and come in the front so that this is full now. Come as much in the front. Please come in the front. You can come and sit in the right in the front. Renu, if all the staff members, Karan, can all come and sit down. Please tell all the staff members. They have to be all come and sit here. Millie, all the staff members should come up and sit. Please sit here. Students, please come in the front. Come right here, please. Krishan ji, welcome. Hari Om. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. So, two of the G80 members are also here. Daya ji and Krishan Chopra are here. So, nice to see you. Thank you everybody for coming here. It's such a joyous occasion that Gurudev himself has arrived in the soil campus to bless all of us. And there are so many loving faces everywhere. Right from my sister, whom I want to always show off, Beena Didi. Beena Didi was India's first mechanical engineer from IIT. And so, she's... And from my Guru Bhai and old devotee Som Oberoi ji, who has been with Gurudev right from the 1970s, and his wife Anuradha ji, to all the active members of the Chinmaya mission in Gurgaon, like Ravi Raina ji, whom we rediscovered, to members of the Aisher family, which was another family for us, like Krishan Chopra ji, who is sitting there and who was responsible for making this building happen. He was the project director of soil, and he was the one who made, Krishan Chopra ji, please stand up. He was the one who was responsible for not only constructing this building, but sending his son and daughter-in-law, both of them in the first batch of soil. So Ankush and Uttara Chopra, and so he is also a parent of the alumnus. To Dhaya ji from Aisher and G80 family. And of course, so many of you who are all here from Chinmaya Mission. To our neighbor in Dehu Road in Pune, to Bindu ji, Mrs. Seshadri ji, we just discovered that she used to be singing bhajans of Gurudev with my mother in the 1970s. And we just rediscovered each other recently. And so such a nice thing. And her daughter Bindu and her husband Krishnan, who have been with Gurudev right from the 1970s. So my mother used to conduct these classes, and she used to join my mother in doing all the bhajans. Of course, my mother is much older and she's still around. So what a joyous occasion to have everybody present like that. We'll get plenty of opportunity to share our feelings and thoughts about Gurudev in a few minutes. I just want to say welcome to this beautiful time and space. And whatever is happening is His grace, including things that are happening which we did not anticipate. They are also His grace, right? And therefore, He is also finding the solutions to everything as these things are developing. So I think at this moment, we should listen to Gurudev himself. So are we ready with the video? Okay, we can stop the music and listen to the Master himself in his own inimitable voice.
Giờ thằng chủ tịch Wales đã đặt hai lần kỳ vọng tiến về Krishna Yatra, there where Yogeshwara Krishna, there where this higher values represented by Krishna. Yatra Partha, there where man is Partha represents you and I, the individual members in the community. Dhanu Dhara, not that goes to sluggish, somewhat slumberers, inertia. Even if we get enjoyed, what is another? But when you get one I am sorry, I am sorry. Until at last, the whole country is sorry. Because everybody is sorry. Think of it. That's how we live. Vigilant. Ready with the tool of life. Ready to act. Not merely saying that sorry, I am ready to act, but tomorrow. Next to procrastination. Yatra Partho Dhanukara. Tata there. There where there is Krishna representing the higher values of life and Arjuna representing the dynamic readiness to act in the life of side. Tata there. Shri prosperity. Vijaya victory. Jyoti progress. Dhruva Niti, Niti policy. Dhruva Niti, firm, steady, progressive, collective policy. Mati Ruma, this is my opinion. Meaning, I am not asking you to accept it. But this is my opinion. Mere readiness physical level with all the modern equipment is not sufficient to create prosperity and joy in the human community. You mean you are all different to it. The last war clearly shows, Hitler had shown it. That armed to the teeth, the whole nation of the Italian youngsters, ready to make a long sacrifice. They could only ultimately bring down the moral code of the world and bring down humanity to the present state of values, existence, and future confirmed. Pure philosophy, subtle philosophy. And everybody going to the Himalayas sitting in after meditation, that tragedy of the Hindus in India would happen historically. Everybody sitting back, only saying it's all proud of you. Alexander has come, never mind. When Muslims are coming to wait on it, never mind. That is all happened. Bhagavan will protect you. With Krishna, Krishna, and in the name of Krishna, take a little more prasad. That is purely spiritual. You cannot live in this world. Purely materialistic and secular. There is devastation and disaster. Spiritual values and higher principles in you. And we are all ready to work for the benefit of the country and society. Cultural people, healthy in their values and ideas, when they work, that nation or community shall have. See the second line? Shri, prosperity, Vijaya, victory, do the progress, do the steady and righteous policy. Think of this 6,000 years before Christ. Today, none of them is with us. Think, 36 years after independence, we have not got free. Prosperity is not there. Victory over what? Election victory. Do the progress, keep the 5-year plan. Feed it. Progress over progress, no electricity. Completely entire industry such as standstill in Madras for the last how many? 20 days, 3 weeks. And it's not going to end until the rain comes, let us stop it. Do you know the quality and none the waste of natural wealth? Only a strike in Bombay, old, dilapidated, last century's visionary was some other jogging along the textile of India. All those visions are so loaded and none of them can open. Who is going to suffer? Not the owners. Even if they sell it in scraps in their own mind, because that land, the value has come up, that will be sufficient. It is not a nation that is going to suffer, because nation always looks 20 years ahead. 20 years ahead, we will have new machinery, therefore production will increase. Who suffers? The poor people who struggle work. Think how situations created. And we man-made suffers, not God-made. Sure, saying you Buddhism, there have been wars, whether you are labor or labor union leader, or you are the managerial class, or supervisory class, or the top level, or the minister. The cheap prostituting politicians of today, no values. They think that is unnecessary. Someone will get the election. They do not. Their prosperity to me, victory to me, progress to my family, and a beautiful policy for my own aggrandizement. That is not the anxiety of Krishna or the anxiety of the Hindu rishis. What happens to a community? This last verse of the Bhagavad Gita raises the status of the whole Gita. That it has got a message, political and economic. But the social survival, not the Hindus, but the entire man. This is equally applicable in Brahmin and American politics as well as in Russian politics or Chinese politics. It is a beautiful lesson for the leaders of mankind in all times, all colors and systems.
This was our master. Every moment in his presence was like with every breath, there was a new learning. In his presence, you felt tremendously energized. Even when 10% of his heart was working, he was going and inspiring people with his tireless work. And we were very blessed that we lived in his time. You know, many years before he achieved Samadhi, a priest from the Vatican of Swami Chinmaya, he was the one who actually gave a lot of funding for now our Chinmaya International Foundation. And every year from the Vatican, they come with the priests and say, we want to understand the essence of spirituality. Because in understanding Gurudev, we become better Catholics. Many Islam followers said, in understanding his teaching, we become better Muslims. Because he said every human being has the same core. When we connect at that core, and when we transcend our own limitations of the body, mind, and intellect, and our own ego, we discover that special space in our own heart. We arrive home. We just had Navaratri and Gurudev's message that the first few days we worship Durga so that we can annihilate all the weaknesses in us. Then we worship Lakshmi, so we bring positive virtues in our hearts. And then we have Saraswati to say, let the wisdom of knowing the difference stay with us. And finally, on Vijayadashmi Day, we celebrate the victory over our own negative tendencies and false values. And that is the 10-headed monster of the ego, which has got the 5 organs of perceptions, the sense organs, and the 5 organs of action. When we transcend the limitations of the 10, when we transcend the fears that our ego keeps putting in our hearts, which makes us selfish, thinking only of ourselves, when we transcend that, we arrive home. We achieve Vijay. And then it takes 20 days for the Vijay to finally to say, and those 20 days we are experiencing right now, that we are going to make sure we keep doing this path of service, of serving our society. And finally, on the day of Diwali, we arrive home. We light up our hearts. And that ideal Rama, you can call him Jesus, you can call him Muhammad, you can call him by any name, it doesn't matter. The names are just not important. It's the same thing. My Christian friends talk about the same beauty of salvation. The Buddhist friends talk about enlightenment. We talk about arriving home in Samadhi. It's exactly the same thing. Salvation, enlightenment. Go beyond the limitations of the body, mind, and intellect. Arrive home to awaken to our own true nature. That was Gurudev's message, and I'm so glad that each one of the people sitting here are blessed to receive this message. And we have one of his most wonderful sons of Mother India, Swami Mitrananda, whom I have known right from his college days, right from the time. Swami Mitrananda is only one of a kind. As Guruji describes, he comes like a whirlwind, and he energizes millions of youth all over the country. He is the one who started the movement Indians Discover India. He is the one who also worked for transforming Indians to transform India, where a book was published from all great people like Dr. V. Kurian, like Dr. Abdul Kalam. And Dr. Abdul Kalam, therefore, was very fond of Swami Mitrananda. With all the youth movements in this country, including all the motorcycle trips to the highest in Himalayas with all the youth, it is Swami Mitrananda who has done that. And with his inspiration, there are the Yuva Veers who are sitting here. There is not just one Jyoti, as Swami Nikhananda said in Delhi the other day, that has arrived here. Along with that Jyoti are all the wonderful Jyotis of the Yuva Veers who are sitting right here, whom we will also honor this evening in the community center. They are traveling to the length and breadth of this country. They are taking a year off from their respective jobs and professions. Many of them are highly qualified, and they are doing this 1 year of seva because they want to carry Gurudev's message to many, many more people. And so with these words, Swami Mitrananda, it will be so nice for us to listen to you. I present to you the one and only Swami Mitrananda.
Checking. Audible? Audible? Thank you. Samasta jana kalyane niratham karunamayam namami Chinmayam devam satgurum brahmavidvaram. Varghese Korean. If I show his picture, how many of you would recognize? Okay, thank you. I happened to meet Varghese Kurian a few years back, a decade ago. We had a very interesting conversation with him. For those who do not know about Varghese Kurian, he's the brain behind Amul. And when India did not have sufficient food, he aimed to make India the highest milk producing country in the world. Please remember, when we did not have enough, a person aspires not to equate or, make self-sufficient, but his vision was make India the world's largest milk producing country. So naturally, whenever you meet him, you congratulate him, you speak about it. I spoke to him and I said, sir, it's wonderful, because I had an interview one-to-one with him for the program. Anil Sachdev was talking about awakening Indians to India. So I was doing this interview with him. So I congratulated him on all that. What he told me is what I'm sharing with you. And that is very, very important. As young students of value education, value management, you people have to understand this. When I congratulated him, he said, Swamiji, this is not the time for congratulations. He did it. He made India, which was in poverty. He made India, which was not having enough food. He made India top milk producing nation in the world. And he says, this is not the time for congratulations. And then he said something. He said, when Amul cheese, Amul butter, Amul milk products have a demand in Switzerland, you congratulate me. You understand? What he was setting as a standard. On achieving something as big as white revolution, the man aimed beyond. And this is something which we have learned from Gurudev. And Kurian himself was a great admirer of Swami Chinmayananji. So in our interview, we had a long discussion where he went on to say, his admirations about Gurudev. But this is one point which is common in all great people of achievement. They do not settle down as what general public sees as success. For most people, success would have been making India top in milk, because he took that up. That was not him. He said our product should have a demand, because at that point of time, and even today, Switzerland is dominating when it comes to milk products. And it says with them we should compete. When this idea or this ideal that whatever is best in the world, we must do better than them. If this ideal, you can go inspire people wherever you take up your career. If this ideal, if one can inspire into our labor community, people who are laborers, people who are who are managers, people who are teachers, in them this idea goes in that what I do should compete with the world standard. Our standards would improve because we improve the mind. Once the mind gets charged with this ideal that what I do should rank in the world, not my neighbor, not somebody I know, not my classroom, but what I do should match the standards of the world. If that vision we have, naturally we keep bringing out the best. So this is something which Gurudev always told us, and the way in which he said was, keep your goal so high you don't reach it. Not many would understand what he meant. He said, keep your goal so high that you don't reach it. Naturally, everybody will ask, come on, there's a goal, I want to reach it. What do you mean, keep a goal so high that I can't reach it? He said, keep it so high that you keep striving to reach, brings out the best. Don't settle down with a goal which you can reach. because we have this potential. You know, in Hindu culture, this Vaman avatar, how many of you have heard of this Vaman avatar? Vaman avatar is a little boy, a dwarf, coming to Raja Bali and asks for 3 feet of land, just 3 feet. So Raja Bali will say, yes, I give you 3 feet, that's all you want, take. And the first feet he extends and it goes beyond earth. So he looks at the king, where is the second feet? Then he takes the second feet and it goes beyond space. And now he looks at the king and he says, I need to keep the third feet. You said 3 feet of land I can take. Where do I keep the third feet? Raja Bali surrenders. Says, put it on my head. Now this Vaman avatar is a brilliant concept of expansion, of thinking big. 2 steps you take over the world and the space. Aim should be that high that we don't reach, because we have the ability to do much better than what we think we can. So thinking beyond the usual standards is something which we should aim. To think beyond the general standards set. If we can aim for that, then it would be like taking long strides like Vaman. And the third step is so beautiful. The king bows down saying, put it in my head. That itself is a message. The best in you comes when you surrender the ego. Surrender is not surrendering willpower. Surrender is giving up this ego, I, the doer, like the selfishness. If that can be offered, then you become a good instrument. Through that instrument, the best happens. So we are on this yatra, taking these kind of messages across India, whatever we have learned from Gurudev. This yatra started on 8th May this year, and we have covered 21,000 kilometers in 22 states, 22nd state, 21st state. So we started in Kerala, then we went to Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry. From there we came to Karnataka, Andhra. You can go through the geography of India now. From Andhra we went to Andhra, Telangana, Orissa, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Sikkim. Then Assam, Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh. And from there we came to Bihar. From Bihar we went to Uttar Pradesh to Uttarakhand. In Uttarakhand we went up to Gangotri. And from Gangotri we came back to Haryana, Panchkula. And from there we went to Himachal Pradesh, Sadabari. From there we went to Jammu and Kashmir, Srinagar. And from Srinagar we came to Amritsar, Punjab. Then we came to Delhi, and we are here today. This team has been traveling. I've been joining them on off. They have done around 180 days, 183 days. I must have done 83 days with them. They have done 183 days going around. And it's a brilliant journey, because wherever they go, we share knowledge. Because we believe knowledge is the source of transformation. So this is what we have been going around, and today also we would be making few presentations. And in this yatra, which we call as Chinmaya Sandesh Vahini, which is, you must have known already, it is the birth centenary year of Swami Chinmayananji, and we're celebrating it. In this Vahini, which is a bus plus 3 cars, we have something very, very nice, and we can put it up maybe in the community center at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock we're free?
Yes, the planetarium.
Yeah.
That's happening earlier.
Okay.
Because the school students are also coming.
Fine, very good. So we are carrying a portable mobile planetarium, and we are showing a session in it, guided meditation by Swami Chinmaya, Gurudev's guided meditation. And also we have God symbolism. Why we have so many gods in Hindu culture? Are there so many gods, or are they just one God? The forms are many based on functional aspects of each god. So end of it, when a child goes and sees it, the child understands very clearly God is one, forms are many, and these forms are required based on the functionalities. And all this is animation. So you sit in a planetarium with the effect of watching through the space. You watch this whole thing, and this is something very, very nice. And since it is about God and meditation, we call it Yagnatarium. So new word we created for it. And that is Yagnatarium, and would be there in the community center from 4 o'clock or maybe even earlier. Okay. So you all also can go there. Probably the meditation session you all can attend. It would be an absolute uplifting experience. And these young people who are traveling around are the students of Youth Empowerment Program. For the last almost 15 years, we have taken up this initiative where more than 500 youngsters have passed through this initiative of ours, where we call youngsters to come and join for a program for 75 days. It's a residential, cultural, spiritual leadership training program. So 75 days we train them with the values, with a greater vision, and they serve 1 year. 1 year they give for the country, for the cause, and we post them in different places of India and then even abroad, and they work there, empowering young people with spiritual knowledge, by which their thinking changes, they learn to think big, etc. As I told you, 500 plus youngsters have passed through this initiative, and this has been one of the most remarkable initiatives in Chinmaya Mission for the last 15 years. Because most of the work which we have been doing is done through this group. Like we did 3 big time quiz. One is called Awakening Indians to India, where a research was done and facts were culled out, and a book was made of 500 beautiful facets of India. And then a quiz was conducted on it across the globe, across India, and it happened to be the largest quiz conducted in the subcontinent simultaneously. More than 3 lakh people took part in that. And then we had Transforming Indians, and then like this we had many, many programs. The last one, which was a big program which we took up, was we made a film called On a Quest. Some of you may have seen it. That was also... How many have seen the Quest? That was also this young group, the people, the youth empowerment members took this up, and we could make so... Many, many creative, innovative programs have come through this initiative. So it's a very nice thing, and I suggest to all of you, take time off to serve, and through service, you grow. Thank you very much.
An old devotee, Somji, will speak for very briefly for a couple of minutes, and then our student will sing bhajans, and then we will conclude the program and go downstairs to the basement cafeteria. The breakfast is ready, and sharp at 10:30 we will leave for the community center in the procession where Madanji is here. Madanji and he's a Yuva Kendra member, and also he's the man whom I remember when he bought his first car. Now I think you have some 5,000 or more, 10,000. So he is the largest BPO taxi ride company. Deneb and Pollux, you must have seen their cars all over the country. So he runs that. He also runs this wonderful restaurant here. and many other things. He has all the vintage car collections. So the vintage cars will come here and all that. So right now, Somji will speak very briefly, and then we will have bhajans. Yeah. And lastly, there are some awards which we have to give. We will give at the last. So let's do it rather quickly.
Hari Om. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadguruve Namaha. See, my words will be very limited and inadequate after hearing Swamiji and Anilji. But I'll tell few intimate and personal experiences with Gurudev in our journey with him since 1970. Puja Gurudev Swami Chinmaya is a light that has transformed millions, and by Chinmaya Jyoti Yatra, Chinmaya Sandesh Vahini, we are celebrating the birth centenary of Puja Gurudev, which means Gurudev has decided to come again physically to bless all of us with his divine presence. Some of us had great fortune of meeting Puja Gurudev and be blessed in his divine presence. Myself and my family had unlimited blessings from Puja Gurudev on several occasions. I met Puja Gurudev in 1971 by fluke, sitting in the adjacent room of the auditorium and listening from the short circuit TV, and was sucked into Chinmaya mission initially with his elocution, wit, and humor. Being in his divine presence was always a teaching. It was a teaching at every moment, at every breath. At that time, we didn't know the deeper and profound meaning of spirituality. We used to have many questions, such as with all our best meaning, best intentions, and rich resources, why it is so hard to slow down, simplify, and care for ourselves? Why do our earnest endeavors fall short of being happy all the time? Why are we afraid to let go our fears, inhibitions, and wrong conceptions? With the Gurudev's meaningful words in his presence, his writings and interpretation of the truth, questions found their answers. In his presence, mind used to become silent, peaceful, and attentive. And it's as if by magic, all doubts used to be resolved. The subtle message was that we can change our mind step by step, thought by thought, being very watchful of our thoughts, actions, and motives behind them. Most of us are aware what the spiritual stature of our Puja Gurudev, and also that his glories are unlimited. But I am going to narrate some of our personal intimate experiences in his presence. We had many opportunities being with Puja Gurudev on Bhikshas and other occasions. During his first visit to Kuwait, he brought a beautiful idol of Sri Krishna for the mandir in Kuwait. Someone asked, Swamiji, you have brought Krishna to Kuwait. Gurudev quipped, did I bring Krishna to Kuwait? Can one bring him where he is not? He is everywhere, all pervasive, like space. It is he who brought me to Kuwait. Gurudev visited Kuwait nearly 9 times, though it is not known to many of us present here. In January 1974, after the Yagna, Gurudev took a meditation camp for 3 days at Masila Beach Motel in Kuwait. There we found the word Om engraved on the top of the taps everywhere. Oh, he is already there before us. Well, where he is not, Gurudev said. On one of the days in the camp, Pad Puja was conducted by the devotees. As if a doubt lurked in the mind of some, why wash the feet and prostrate? Are the Gurus and Pad Puja essential for walking the path of spirituality? Gurudev read it all and said, Guru is absolutely essential for every seeker while pursuing the spiritual path. Guru is like a mirror which detects defects in one's subjective personality and makes the spiritual involvement easier and faster. The very fact that you are thinking about these questions clearly shows that we need teachers to teach us. During the visit in October 1975 to Kuwait, Gurudev blessed us with breakfast bhiksha at our house. Being the first bhiksha at our place by my wife, who was very new to the kitchen, the food was arranged with the help of various friends. Really speaking, practically, whole night both of us were frying puris. Gurudev is Gurudev. In his first glance, as he looked at the food in his plate, he remarked, food from all over. And then he asked my wife, what did you make? Serve me first that. Her joys knew no bounds. He asked her name and told her, what does Geena mean? Is it from the word Jnana to Geena? You Punjabis twist and distort the words. Then he gave her a new name, Anuradha, who follows Krishna. She felt highly blessed. In June 1978, I was driving Gurudev to our house for lunch bhiksha. Being the month of June, it was very hot and a severe dust storm started blowing. Words came out of my mouth. Gurudev, it's very dirty weather. He looked at me and said, it is not dirty. It is hot and dusty. With these few words, he gave the message that how one can choose one's words without being critical, complainant, and judgmental. In 1986, Gurudev arrived to Kuwait from Kenya and narrated a spectacular sports show organized by the Chinmaya Mission Kenya, in which a large number of children and adults participated. Why not Kuwait also hold a sports event? When? Plan and organize, and I will come for 2 days in December this year. Gurudev said, the Kuwait team rejoiced and took the opportunity, and with the guidance and direction of Gurudev, a great sports event happened. P.T. Usha was the chief guest. Gurudev blessed the event with his divine presence. Kuwait Chinmaya family was planning for a crowd of 5,000. But you know what happened? A huge crowd of nearly 20,000 people appeared in the stadium. Earlier in the same context, he sent his photograph, Kuwait sport, quiet sport. Quiet sports meant let it be a peaceful event, sending a message of love, understanding, and harmony. Gurudev would sometimes peep in the minds of the devotees and assure them that all is fine. I want Gurudev to visit my place, but there is no lift. Thought arose in the mind of a devotee. Swami is young and can climb the steps to your house. I do not know whether Swami ji liked my food at my place. A devotee had thought in her mind. Next day, in another bhiksha, Gurudev looked at her and just said, the food was very delicious. Gurudev's subtle wit, humor, often left everyone into peals of laughter. Vishnuji, you are covering everyone. Someone taking a video shoot told a devotee named Vishnu, who had come in front of the camera. Gurudev remarked, what a realization. Finally, he can see Vishnu everywhere. Gurudev's last visit to Kuwait was in February 1989, and he took chapter 11 in the evening and Munduko Pusha in the morning. On the last day of the Yagna, a devotee asked Gurudev about his next visit to Kuwait. Gurudev replied, will there be Kuwait next year, that is in 1990? In fact, 2nd August 1990, Kuwait was attacked by Iraq and the whole country was overtaken. And really speaking, there was no independent country, Kuwait. Even then, Gurudev said, all right, take October 1990 for the next Kuwait Yagna. We were groping in the darkness of ignorance and were totally oblivious of the fact that light as knowledge existed. It was Gurudev who showed us the light of knowledge and how to walk on that path. Gurudev appeared as a Messiah in our life. We used to ask various questions, relevant or not much relevant, and he shed light on all like a torch bearer. He showed the mirror to our inner self and took us along by holding our hands on the path of spirituality, selfless actions, and undemanding love. As such, life got a purpose, a new direction. Every event, every experience became a celebration. Hari Om.
So very quickly now, we'll have the students do the bhajan, which they had prepared for. We are running a bit behind schedule, but we'll try to make it up. And then we will give the awards to our best teachers and so on. So first your bhajans, quickly. I hope you all are not very hungry. Just a few minutes. Yes, thank you.
भावयामि गोपालबालं मनसेवितं तत्पदं चिन्तयेयं सदा भावयामि गोपालबालं मनसेवितं तत्पदं चिन्तयेयं सदा घटि घटितमेकला खचितमणिघण्टिका घटि घटितमेकला खचितमणिघण्टिका पतलनिनदेन विप्राजमानम् घटि घटितमेकला खचितमणिघण्टिका पतलनिनदेन विप्राजमानम् कुटिलपदघटित सङ्कुलसिञ्चितेन कुटिलपदघटित सङ्कुलसिञ्चितेन चतुलनटना समुज्ज्वलविलासम् चतुलनटना समुज्ज्वलविलासं भावयामि गोपालबालं मनसेवितं तत्पदं चिन्तयेयं सदा निरतकरकलित नवनीतम् निरतकरकलित नवनीतम् निरतकरकलित नवनीतं ब्रह्मादि सुरनिकर भावनाशोभितपदम् निरतकरकलित नवनीतं ब्रह्मादि सुरनिकर भावनाशोभितपदम् तिरुवेङ्कटाचलस्थितम् तिरुवेङ्कटाचलस्थितम् अनुपमौ हरिं तिरुवेङ्कटाचलस्थितम् अनुपमौ हरिं परमपुरुषं गोपालबालम् परमपुरुषं गोपालबालम् भावयामि गोपालबालं मनसेवितं तत्पदं चिन्तयेयं सदा
This is the time for us to celebrate the wonderful awards in soil. So we'll start with first honoring the students. So Nitika, are you here? And Atindra, you are here. So when you step forward, all the faculty members, if you can come and stand here, we'll first honor the students. Swami Mitranandaji, may I request you to give that at the certificates ready. So I'm very pleased to announce that the role model student for term 1 in the Human Resources program is Saranya Balasubramanian. And the role model student for term 1 in the business leadership program is Rudira Sharma. The best social innovation teams working with NGOs, and the NGO Adhar Shila, which works with the slum children and the poor in Delhi. The first team, therefore, the award goes to Muhammad Shahid Iqbal. Muhammad Zubair Hussain. Acha, Zubair is not here right now. Gaganpreet Kohli. Gagan, where are you? He was just now here. He's gone down. Okay, we can give him the certificate. So that was the team for Adhar Shila that got the best social innovation team. And the next goes to the social innovation team, Bhumi, working with the slum children across the road. And that is Ankit Gupta. Where are you, Ankit Gupta? Kamal Raj. Where is Kamal Raj? They are busy, perhaps. Sriram, Shivashankaran. Oh, they are all downstairs. Soumyadeep Sarkar, there you are. Okay. And an award called the Inspired Leader for Term 1, in which students participate in selecting one amongst them, goes to Saranya Balasubramaniam. Inspired Leader. Once again. Yes. There is that. Swamiji. And now comes the awards for the best teachers. And I'm very happy to say that for the academic year 2014 and 15, for the in-house faculty, the award goes to Professor Neetika Batra. And for the best visiting faculty for the academic year goes to Professor Venkatraman Subramaniam. And our own Kishan Chopra ji is working as a colleague with Venkat these days in this organization that provides coaching. So he has requested Kishan ji to collect the award on his behalf because he is traveling. So with this, we finish the awards, and please join us downstairs for breakfast. And we will still try to make it by 10:30. If not, maybe 10:35, we will be all assembling. And all students, please get ready to go straight to the community center. I hope all the arrangements have been made with Karan and everybody. Yes, that's it.